The biggest trade in NBA history just went down, and in this video, we are going to be breaking down the whole thing. Let's start off with just seeing what every team got in this trade. Starting with the Suns, they got Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, Kamon Maluach, Rasheer Fleming, Kobe Brea, Daquan Plowden, and a second rounder. Now we've got the Rockets. The Rockets got Kevin Durant and Clint Capella. Next is the Nets. They got just 2 second-rounders. The Warriors got Jahmai Mashack and Alex Toohey. The Lakers got Adu Thiero. The Wolves got 2 second-rounders and cash. And then the Hawks got David Roddy, a second-round swap, and cash. This trade involves 7 teams, and it's basically a big extension to the original Kevin Durant trade that was made earlier in June. Now let's go team by team and grade this trade for each team. Starting off with the Suns. So I already said what they got, and I'm going to show you everything they got right here again, just to remind you, but this is what they gave up. They gave up Kevin Durant, Alex Toohey, and 2 second-rounders. The Suns definitely got a lot younger, but the main piece in this trade is a guard, which is Jalen Green. And they already have Devin Booker as their main franchise piece. But since they got so much young talent, I'm going to give them a B. Because I could see any of these draft picks with Kamon Maluach, Rasheer Fleming, Kobe Brea, or Daquan Plowden. I could see any of those players becoming really good players and maybe even all-stars for some of them. Next up, let's go ahead and grade the Rockets. The Rockets gave away Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, Kamon Maluach, David Roddy, and Jahmai Mashack. And they got Kevin Durant and Clint Capella. Clint Capella was a little bit of a weird pickup. Obviously, they had that sign and trade with the Hawks, but for backup centers, he is one of the best in the league at this point, and he's got that veteran experience. They did have to give up a little bit of some young players in Kamon Maluach, Jahmai Mashack, and Jalen Green, but now they're one of the biggest contenders in the league right now, so I'm going to give them an A. Next, we got the Nets. The Nets weren't a huge player in this trade. They gave away Adu Thiero, which was a second-round pick, and they got 2 second-rounders. Adu Thiero is a great young prospect, but I don't know how well he would fit with the Nets, and you're basically trading 1 second-rounder for 2 second-rounders. So I'm going to give this one a B-. Now we've got the Warriors. They gave away Kobe Brea and a second-round pick swap, and they got Jahmai Mashack and Alex Toohey. Alex Toohey and Jahmai Mashack both have pretty high ceilings, but they also have pretty low floors. Especially for Alex Toohey, who is pretty NBA ready since he played in the NBL for the past couple of seasons, which is the Australian Pro League. So I'm going to give the Warriors a B+. Now we've got the Lakers. They gave away 2 second-rounders, but got Adu Thiero, and this was a great pickup for them. Obviously, he's going to be learning from the best small forward of all time, LeBron James. I could see him being an all-star one day, and this was one of the best second-round picks this year. Now, the second-to-last team is the Wolves. They gave away Rasheer Fleming, and they got 2 second-rounders and cash. Rasheer Fleming was picked with the 31st overall pick. He had a great year at St. John's, but the Wolves did get 2 future second-rounders and some cash, so I'm going to give them a B+. And the final player in this trade was the Hawks, and they gave away Daquan Plowden and Clint Capella and got David Roddy, a second-round swap, and cash. Clint Capella was most likely going to leave anyway, so they had to sign and trade him, or else they were basically going to get nothing out of him leaving. But Daquan Plowden had a solid rookie season with the Hawks, so I'm going to give them a B. This trade was obviously very hyped up by Shams, and to be honest, it was really just an extension with a bunch of picks from the Kevin Durant trade, so it was a bit disappointing. Like the video if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time on the 216 podcast.